Hey guys, it's that Dividend guy coming at you with another Robinhood portfolio update. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully everybody's having a GGD, a great green day in the market. You know, I always wish the best for my viewers and subscribers. So guys, today there was a lot of red in the market, but we'll get into that in just a second. So today we are down over $1,000, which it's been a while since we've been down that much, but it's only a 2% drop. So it's not a huge red flag for me. Next, for the week, we are down $840 or down about 1.67%. Then for the 1 month mark, we're down $583, down 1.16%. 3 month mark, we're down $2,000, down about 4%. Year to date, we're down only about $900, down about 2%. Then for the 1 year mark, we're down $1,400, down 2.75%. And then, of course, all time, we are still up $14,298, a 40.5% return all time. So right now, guys, after market close, because I'm recording this a little bit later than normal, but we are still sitting at $49,557 on the dot. And there's been a lot of red as of right now, but it's not worrying me at all. Keep in mind, guys, this is a dividend growth portfolio. So this just means, like, this is a good thing. That red means that there are some significant drops, which means that there are some very deep value opportunities inside of the portfolio. So let's take a look at the individual holdings and see who dropped the most today. First of all, we have Realty Income sitting at 61.44, 143 shares, $8,700 worth of, almost $8,800 of market value. Average cost is $67.10. 17% of the portfolio is in Realty Income. Today we're down $114. Total we're down over $800, down 8.5%. But keep in mind, guys, that's good. At $67.10, at our average cost today, our total return is down, but $67.10 is our average cost. So we could cost on average pretty heavy here. I just don't have the extra capital to be putting in the market, but I wish I had some. It's okay, though. There will be other opportunities on Realty Income. The thing that I still love is even though the stock is down, we do have a growing dividend of $36.47. Gotta love that monthly dividend income. Next, we got Coca-Cola, which is not down nearly as much, but at $64 a share, still not even close to a buying opportunity here with Coca-Cola. 10 shares, $640 on the dot. $60.84 is our average cost. 1.3% of the portfolio is in Coca-Cola. So still a pretty small position here, but one of my favorite companies. Down $3 today. Total, we're still up almost $32, up 5.2% on Coca-Cola stock. Next, we've got Altria, which was down about 60 cents today. 315 shares, close to $15K worth of market value. Average cost is right around $47.40. 30% of the portfolio is in Altria. Today we're down $180. In total, we're down about $40. So we're pretty much break even here today on Altria. Then with Apple, it was down a little bit today, but not nearly enough for me to be purchasing the stock, with only one share, $168.60, which is exactly, of course, where it closed. Average cost is $132.66. 0.34% of the portfolio is in Apple. Today we're down $1. Total, we're up almost $36 with a 27% return on Apple. Love Apple. I want it to be one of the bigger positions in the portfolio, but as of right now, I'm not adding more at those prices. Then with AbbVie, dropped pretty significantly today, but according to my average cost, I still can't touch it. $150-$175 is where it closed, down $2 today, 1.4%. 95 shares, $14,000 worth of market value. Average cost is $95 per share. 29% of the portfolio is in AbbVie stock, down about $186 today, 1.3%. Total, we're up $5,300, up almost 60% on the stock, with the dividend in May coming in of $140.60. keep in mind, guys, the beauty of dividend growth investing is 100% seen here with AbbVie stock. So when I first bought the shares, I was getting paid $1.07. Now per share, I'm getting paid $1.48. It's 41 cents more per share, which is beautiful. So dividend growth investing at its very best. Live demonstration there with that AbbVie holding. Then, of course, we got T. Rowe Price, which was down massively today. I believe their earnings call was today, and I don't think they beat, if I can see. Yep. Oh, they did. Expected they beat it by 5 cents. I'm surprised. So, I think this is just an overreaction. I honestly, I listened to the call, but I haven't paid attention to the numbers of the call yet. So, interesting to see that it's down over $5 per share today when they beat EPS. So, they did better than expected, and they still are getting punished, which does not make any sense to me. But hey, great buying opportunity here at 105.69. 101 shares, $10,000 of market value. Average cost is $121.59. So a massive drop today. 21% of the portfolio is in T. Rowe Price. Today we are down about $570, 5%. Total, we're down $1,600, down over 13% here on T. Rowe Price. But guys, this is a massive $16, about $15, 15, 16 bucks of an opportunity to average down my cost. That is significantly discounted for me. So, and a lot higher yield as well. Right now it's sitting at a 4.3 yield. I believe I got it at about a 3.6 or 3.5, 3.6% yield, which is still great. So this is obviously a stock that I want to be adding more of. Currently, I'm trying to get more hours at work. But if I had 10 grand right now, I'd be putting it extra. I'd be putting it at T. Rowe Price. Then, of course, we're going to take a look real quick at our watch list, which I'm excited about. Aflac is down. So I have owned Aflac in the past. I had a couple people ask about it. So it was down $1.73, or sorry, yeah, $1.73 today, or 2.5%. So somebody asked about my old position. So I had 180 shares and I sold at $62.35. So I want it to be at least at $62 at that old price, because I thought it was overvalued there. So here I definitely think that it's overvalued. But if I can get it around $60, 60 to 62 to 63 bucks, like $60 to $63 is about my price. So I'm gonna wait, obviously, but I think it's a phenomenal company. I've always been a fan of insurance, and I love Aflac, love the business model, and they have very good capital allocation. Their underwriting is phenomenal, and their payout ratio is super low. I think they pay out like 32 or 35% of earnings. So they still have plenty of free cash flow to pay their dividend, as well as invest into the business and keep growing that dividend. So I do like Visa. And to be honest, I still am looking at Visa, but as of right now, when it comes to a price per dividend, like price per share per dividend, I can get like 3 of Aflac, which pays 41 cents, which is closer relative to what Visa pays. The dividend growth is comparable, and I just think over time I'd rather own the insurance company. And plus, keep in mind, Berkshire does own a bit of Visa, and I think they own MasterCard as well. I know they own, of course, Apple's their biggest position, and Coca-Cola is one of their, I think it's top 6 now, but it was their biggest position for like 7 or 8 years, like way back when he first, when in 1988 when he first bought the Coca-Cola stock. And Geico was one of the bigger positions as well for a while. But I don't mind double dipping a bit with Apple and Coca-Cola, because they're 2 companies I really like. But when it comes to insurance, I like Travelers. I've looked into Chubb as well. I like the payout ratio and the dividend growth a lot more, and consistency. Aflac is a dividend aristocrat with no indication of having to cut the dividend. Chubb, I believe, is getting closer. I think they're at 18 to 20 years, and Travelers, I think, is at 17 or 18 years. So Aflac has done it for longer. They've been more consistent, and they've had a better growth rate than those 2 other companies as well. And they're neck to neck with Visa as well when it comes to a dividend growth rate. So overall, over the past 5 years. So I love the company. I do want more. I do want insurance, and I do want more financials in the portfolio. So overall, guys, I think Aflac's a phenomenal company. Obviously, I don't think I should have sold it. Everybody makes mistakes, though. Sound like Hannah Montana. But if you keep in mind, At 62 right now, I'd be up like $6 a share on 180 shares. So I'd have a decent return, but I couldn't be purchasing it. So I'd rather have the money in T Rowe Price right now because I can purchase more and I think the upside's better. So in time, Aflac will be in that same situation. I just have to be patient. And then, of course, we have Berkshire, which, guys, I'm super pumped because this Friday I'm going to the Berkshire meeting. So I'm super, 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 super excited. I went last year. I'm actually reading The Snowball. It's The Snowball, Warren Buffett and the Business of Life by Alice Schroeder, I think is her name. Schroeder. Yep, Schroeder. So, love the book. It tells his story about how his life started, how he started investing and his business ventures. And I'm just to the part now where they're buying blue chip stamps, which is one of the partnerships he technically had. So he had the Buffett Limited Partnership, he had blue chip stamps, and within that, he owned Berkshire, and American Express was another really big investment. And we're just now getting to the point where Charlie Munger is investing, not with him yet, like they're partners, but they're not like together in the business kind of thing. So they're not like full-time business partners. They have a couple of parallel investments that they've worked on together, but they're not like, he's not vice chairman yet. So it's cool to read and kind of to know how the story plays out. And I've always been a huge Buffett fan, so I'm excited for Friday. And I am also interested to see how the stock reacts to Berkshire weekend. So usually there's a little bit of a spike, but I'm interested to see how the overall weekend affects the stock price. And on top of that, it is the biggest weekend for Berkshire Hathaway. The furniture store outsells every single other furniture store in the world, like or in the U.S., I believe. It's one of the most profitable businesses they have, as well as, of course, Geico, and they sign a bunch of new clientele, stuff like that. They make a crap ton of money over the course of Berkshire weekend. So I'm interested to see if that that kind of quote unquote planned profits coming in do anything to the stock. It might not, but it'll be cool to see. And I'm excited to go. So, and you guys know I want this at around 320, so I want it like down $25. So I'm just gonna sit and wait. But eventually, I will be a Berkshire shareholder, and it is one of my favorite companies, but it will be one of the bigger positions in the portfolio. So overall, guys, as of right now, if I had extra cash, I'm pouring it into T Rowe Price. No question at all. I think that has the potential to be as big or bigger than AbbVie over time. So, especially with dividend growth. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Yes, it was a red day, but like I said, that means deals. So I don't freak out on red days. I get excited because it's opportunity. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another Robinhood portfolio update. Take care.